Alright guys, welcome to another episode of Guzman's Random Review, and today we're talking about the pitch stop. Alright, welcome to the channel guys, Guzman's Random Review. Got a quick and easy, simple install. Everybody's been talking about it online. If you're on the WRX forums and you don't even have it, or if you don't have it already, the pitch stop. They've got them from Grimspeed to Perrin to Faction Fab. So I bought one. It's a quick little install. It's just something to give you a little more responsive. By the way, don't forget to click on the subscribe, like, comment, and that bell notification so that every single time I make a video, you guys get a notification. All right, so it's December, Saturday morning. Super beautifully cold outside of Virginia, but unlike the rest of the United States, we don't have snow, we just have depressing cold right now. So I'm inside the garage, not at my friend's garage, doing a quick Saturday morning install on the white WRX. White Lightning is like I like to call them. So here's what the pitch stop looks like. If you haven't seen it online already, boom, that's what it is. It's a like bone-shaped bar, and that's the Perrin box. Doing it like they always do, nice and professional, and got your packaging in there. They have instructions in there, and they have a nice little bottle of lube so that you can put it inside here, get your factory screws, slide them in, and you won't have a problem. So your factory pitch stop is like a industrial sized rubber band so that whenever your engine moves forward, when you step on the gas, it has a nice, easy moving forward, pulling the rest of the frame with the engine. This one is gonna keep everything together so that when your engine moves, your frame moves all at once. The negative to that is that you're gonna have a lot more cabin noise from the engine. It's gonna feel like you're just gonna have a lot more responsiveness. That's a positive. You're gonna feel it when you step on it, but at the same time, you're probably gonna get a lot more rattling, banging noise. Not bang, but you know, just more noise because, well, now you've got metal to metal contacting each other every time you step on the gas. So this should be a quick and easy install. If you're a front mount intercooler, this will probably take 5 to 10 minutes for you to install. If you're a top mount intercooler, this will probably take 10 to 15, maybe even 20 minutes just on, you know, taking the nuts and bolts off. So I'm gonna make this a quick and easy install. If you have any questions, please don't forget to comment down below and I'll send you the link. And I do wanna send a shout out to Nick from New Provision Racing. Thank you so much for getting me this stuff quick, super in a hurry. He's out there with the Black Friday getting everybody their deals, and even with the holiday shipping, he gets them there like the next day. He is the Superman when it comes to shipping. Also, congratulations on the new addition to the family. So here we go with the install of the Perrin pitch stop motor mount or mount pitch stop thing. Yeah, you know what it is. All right, so easily got my front mount, not front mount, top mount intercooler off, but just wanted to give you an idea. Here is your factory pitch stop. It's rubber, all right? Here's where it is. I'm gonna take these bolts out and take these bolts out back here. It's actually just one, really. Sorry you can't see it. Let me get some light on there for you. Sorry for the shakiness. There you go. So you can see it right there. That's a screw right there, and that's a screw back there. All right, and that whole rubberness, yeah, that's coming off. And then we put the pit stop mount in there. It's nice and bright red so nobody can see it because there'll be a top mount intercooler. And yeah, by the way, when working on an engine, flood the whole engine bay with light. I'm telling you, I love this. And yeah, I'll give you guys a little extra little whatever. This is a $20 light at Harbor Freight. I'm telling you, Harbor Freight has some really cool stuff. I don't care what you say. They got cheap stuff, but man, this stuff works great. You got 1, 2, and 3. Got a little tip light right there, and it's a magnet on the bottom. This is so helpful. If you don't have one of these, please get one. If you didn't know about it, I'm glad I could help you out with it. All right, moving on. Alright guys, I'm not gonna move the camera or anything like that. I'm just gonna show you guys pretty much the difference. Look at that, and it's cold in here, so this sucker is pretty stiff right now. This is gonna stay stiff no matter what. It's the Viagra for your engine. Either way, the thing is, in the warmer times, I've seen other guys do the videos where this thing actually flexes a little bit, and it's not actually rubber, it's something else. It's like a harder plastic or something. Either way, I'm gonna replace that with this. And in case you guys haven't noticed, because I've mentioned it a dozen times, I'm sure, this is the 2016 WRX CVT Limited. So maybe this is a, I don't know, a package difference or something, because I've seen another line where they've been able to flex it or whatever. This, I can't really flex it, but I'm also not that strong. Either way, see, it sounds like hard plastic. Again, I'm not gonna hit this. This is like an aluminum metal. Anyway, so yeah, this sucker goes away, throws it away. Large end goes in towards the mount. Excuse me, the large end goes towards the frame. The small end goes towards the engine. And these are 14mm bolts. The lube that, the oil or whatever, I'm just gonna call it lube. The lube that came with the Perrin is gonna go with these screws because they were pretty dry and tight in there. Took a little force, it's a small area to work in. So you're gonna wanna take that grease, there you go, grease, slide it onto this, put it in there, you're good to go. And like I said, this only so far has taken me about 10 minutes, literally. And this is gonna take me 5 minutes just to screw these on, put my intercooler back on top, and good to go. All right, so this is probably the easiest thing you'll ever install in your car. Been the easiest thing for me to install in this engine bay area. Here we go. Guys, as you can see, I'm already done, and the intercooler, top mount intercooler is installed. I didn't have to take out the sway bar. It did take a little longer, but that's because you're in a tight spot and it's metal. The metal is cold, and there was, you know, some hard part of installing the mount, the top mount to the frame, you know, because you can't see where the alignment of the screw is. So that took some time, putting some grease and a little bit of WD-40 to slide the bolt through the hole onto the other side to where it'll mount. But just like with any project, if you say it's gonna be easy, the car or the product or the universe that is listening hears you and says, oh, it's gonna be easy? Let's take a little longer then. Anyway, so make sure you never say that when you start a project. Anyway, so the screw went in after I was able to finagle it a little bit. So for some of you that have been having a problem of installing the front end or the back end first, what I did was I slid both, I started with the back, slid that into the mount, then I slid the front end. Don't put the screws, the bolts in first. Just get it to the slot where you think it'll actually see through, fit through, and then do the back first. And then, you know, use one of the wrenches or whatever to actually wedge the front, push it in back and forth or whatever so that it'll slide in. Because if you put the front in and you bolt it down and then you try to use the back, it's not gonna happen. So it took me an extra 20 minutes because of that. So I figured it out. So I was able to slide that in. Once I got it, it bolted in real easily, the front bolted in tight and everything, and we're good to go. So now I'm gonna take it for a test drive, and yeah, super easy, or super simple to install, and I'm pretty happy with the results. So let's see what the test drive is like. All right, so I plugged everything in. Here's my scraggly hair. Got my workout clothes on. I'm gonna test drive it. Let's pull out and get this thing a ride. By the way, always make sure that all your hoses and everything are plugged in right. So I'm not gonna be stepping on it, but at least gonna give myself a nice little pull, something in a safe area where there's no soaking puddles or anything, so it's a nice safe ride. All right, let's try this out. So it could be for the fact that, well, I'm not really stepping on it right now, but at the same time, it could be the fact that since this is the limited edition, maybe that pitch stop factory one was a little bit of a, it wasn't a rubber one, it was a harder plastic one. Maybe that's why I'm not feeling much of a difference. But again, I'm only doing like 20 miles an hour, so what am I gonna feel, right? So here we go. I'm gonna step on it a little bit and see if I can feel the difference. And to be honest, it's, you know what? On the CVT, because I don't have a manual shift or anything like that, I'm not feeling a difference. So, you know, WRX CVT model, since we're not, you know, clutch and stick shifting it, the transmission is always going to be smooth. So I'm doing 55 right now, and I'm not feeling any different, any pull or anything different really. Again, WRX CVT model, don't have a lot of shifting gears, so maybe that's a reason why I'm not feeling a difference. But I'm gonna put it in manual mode for CVT and give it a nice little pull and see what happens. 8 miles an hour and gone. All right, I hit 73 miles an hour, and I'm not feeling a tremendous difference, but I think I do feel like the car moves a little more solid. So I think it's because this is not a manual, and I don't have what you guys have with the clutch and ride and gas and everything getting clunky if you don't do it right or whatever. So I always had a smooth pull, but this time it kind of feels like one unit, and it's very subtle. So for all you CVT automatic owners out there, it's gonna be a dress up part, but at the same time, don't expect to feel a magnificent difference like the manual guys do. I can see how the manual guys will feel a complete difference, but for us, and on the limited side, I think it just gives it a little bit more of a solid push, or a solid move, not a push or anything like that. So, and I'm not trying to make this up, I'm trying to be very subjective, as in, like, you know, hey, objective, whatever. So, I know when I step on it, I'm feeling like the whole thing moves as one. Yeah, I don't feel much of a, there was like this lag or kind of like a move, but it isn't night and day. So you're gonna have to really look for it, and you might be thinking, yeah, I might be making this up. So think of it this way for all you automatic guys out there, if you decide to get this and put it on. It's a dress up part, and it's not a crazy performance difference if you have the limited edition. But either way, I like it, and I do feel like it is pulling all together. So, but again, not a night and day difference. So, yeah. Comment below if you don't agree with me, or if you felt something different. Remember to like, subscribe. I'm Guzman for Guzman's Random Review, and I hope you like this. Let me know what you think. Also, don't forget to click that notification button, and you can visit me at Guzman-Multimedia.com to see all my car photos and all my other videos. And happy holidays, happy New Year. 2020 is just around the corner, and yeah, that's it. Have a good one, guys.
Oh my God, the computers, they're becoming self-aware.